if you're ready, just write in the Twitch chat, like, oh, perfect. Okay, I will restart, like, because, like, my headset was, like, messed up, probably too. So let's start again. Okay, we'll skip the prop phase. So at the beginning, like from this position, you can shoot the default cam on the left side, and you can shoot the default cam on the left and right side. So you should probably just start with the, or you all guys should start by shooting the default cams. I don't know if someone already shot it, but you have a very good position to shoot it or to look if they are down, that the enemies have lesser information. Then let's go on. See. Yeah, and this is like general map knowledge. You can improve. That's something that takes time. There is no window or something that you can like get shoot from. Yeah, there is the wall where you can like impact it and run out, but it's still very uncommon that they get a kill from there. And you have like the sound cue if there is someone like run outing, because we have no sound on your YouTube video. I don't know if you had the sound that there is someone like banging the wall or making a impact or something like that, so never mind. Yeah, this is the point. Now my headset should be better. Yeah, it's like general map knowledge. You can improve this just by playing more, but that's nothing we will like go forward today. Like it's on an individual games play style, not on the map knowledge. Like map knowledge and strategy is something you have to learn by playing more or watching some videos like strategy videos or gameplay videos from other guys, Pro League for example. So, but this one is like a very interesting one. I think I have to go forward a little bit. No? Yeah, yeah, that's the perfect one. So you aiming at a wall because the window is above your side. So your side is like here. That's not even the window. The window is like here. So you will not hit anyone by aiming there. So your crosshair placement at the moment is like on a death point where no one will be. So if someone is like swinging you, he has the swing advantage. And also he has the advantage that you have to go up to kill him because you're not on head height. Your crosshair placement should be always on the position you expect an enemy, and mostly on head height. If someone is crouching or you expect someone crouching, you should go on crouch level. But most times, depending on your elo or your ranks, it should be like, I don't know, there or there, or like expecting one on the left or right side swinging and checking the window. For the moment, you give you a very huge disadvantage because you're aiming at the wall. So that's just what I see on a crosshair placement. You can improve this, but just be aware of it and always have it in the back head and try to make that bad habit gone. And another part of this is you want to check the window, but your angle is like you left this open too. There is no enemy, but from the point, because this area is open, the enemy sees more of your body too if he swings the window. That's because of the perspective. So if you want to swing or to check a window, you should hold the angle as tight as you can. That means you should backwards a bit to the right to see only the specific part you want to check, not more. Because the more you see, the more the enemy will see from you. If you get what I want to say, I can explain it in game too. but we probably see a better example in the next game. And at that point, already half of the first minute is gone and all of you are still outside, and it seems like you have no plan what you want to reach or where you want to enter the building. Also, you have no hard breach, like to get this wall, for example, would be very good. But as I said, I will not go for the strategical part, but we will go for individual part. Like if you pie rainbow in specific phases, you go for the operator part, example, the operator pick rate, the prep phase or drone phase. Let's go it on attack. And then you have like the first minute, the second minute, and then you have like the third minute with the execute and the preparation, like for the execute. So in the operator phase, you should make you a small plan. What operator do you need and what goal do you want to reach with the operator? For example, if I go on a hard breach or on Thatcher, I probably want to breach this wall to get on an entry on the dorm side and to have more angles to, for example, the rotations of the defenders. Or if you want to like go for Dokkaebi, okay, when you have Dokkaebi, where do you want to enter? For example, do you want to enter in garage? There are probably a lot of angles you have to cover. Do you want to want to enter like in picnic that's close to the bomb side? Whatever. At the operator pick phase, you should have a little plan what you want to do, and that goes a bit more in detail when you reach the drone phase and can like drone where they are, and then you can change probably the operator of the plan a bit. If you see like they did not pick the common spot first, you have to like go for another plan. But these two phases should be used to make you a little bit of a plan what you want to reach or what you want to do, because the first minute of the game, like you have half of it wasted, is used to enter the building or to get an entry or whatever. So like the first minute you should enter the building or have a specific position to prepare the second minute. In the second minute, you should at least go for like the preparation, like making walls, cutting off rotations, having flank camps, and whatever you need to go into the next phase, the preparation and the execute phase. Like before the last 30 seconds, what is probably most the execute, going for a plant or for a last kill, you have to use the time to enter the building, to get map control, to get rooms you need, to breach stuff you need, or to prepare the execute. At this point, it seems like your time management is a bit messed up, probably because you are not confident with entering the building that early, or you're afraid of spawn peaks. But a lot of spawn peaks are avoidable. You can avoid them, and a lot of the spawn peaks are just time wasting for you. Sure, you can probably ignore them, but at the moment it seems like you lost already too much time without impact on the game. Like you did not breach, you have no entry, so I cannot give you the confidence of entering or being an entry fragger. But there are specific other roles, like support roles or flex roles in Rainbow, where you have to do like, let's do it again, like when it's the again, first, second, and last minute. Like if you play support, support gets active somewhere in between here. Like for example, you can breach very fast as on Thatcher or on Termed at the beginning, because there is no necessary map control for you. You just have to be aware of the spawn peaks to get this wall, and you already reached a little goal to go closer or to come closer to the execute or to the bomb sites. So map control and the entry pick is very important. Map control is more important than the entry pick. Like, you wanna have specific parts of the maps to get closer to the bomb site and to make it easier for you to execute in the last seconds. If you lose so much time, like, I think you will lose more time because you're not even close to the building, you will struggle at the end by just running into, playing stressy, and being a bit chaotic. And the enemies have a lot of time to wait and structure them. Yeah, that's okay. Like, not everyone has to be an entry fragger. Like, I was playing console for a long time, like, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, I don't know. Also competitive a bit, like ESL and DSBL, the German league. And I had a own team, and I was always on the support because it was not good with the controller. And it's okay, but if you're on the support, you can like go for specific parts at that point. Like, for example, I think you use the finger boost too. I have no audio, that's like a bit hard for me. The finger boost will not help you on that point. Yeah, you could probably win a gunfight on a window, but the chance that someone is peeking at the window for the time window your finger boost is lasting or lasts, it's very low. So probably the finger boost is the best when you like enter the building, or when you go for a specific gunfight, or when your teammates go for a specific gunfight, or if they're like downed or need HP. So probably yeah, for like Ash and the other guys, it's good. But not to mention this, like what I want to say is crosshair placement and the positioning. Hold your angles as tight as you can. Place your crosshair, your point, where you expect the enemy, and that would be on head height on the left or right side of the window, because they're swinging from left or right. In most cases, probably from the right side, because there's the bathroom or the showers part. So let's go on. So at this point, you're aiming on a ground where there is no window, there is no operator. So that's like, you can skip this part. Like, you don't have to aim for that. And also you don't have to aim for that, because the window, that is the next angle you probably have to be aware, is like covered from your own cover. So, oh, let's switch to the mouse. So yeah, now you see, okay, the time is running away, and you have to act and to do something. On that point, I do that sometimes too. If you run and you hold your crosshair like on the bottom or on the ground, and someone will like pinch the window and try to get a kill because of the sound, because he hears you running, you have two problems. When you run, you can't go in ADS, like in the scope. It needs you to skip, to interrupt the running animation, to go into the side and kill this guy. It's just an example. Like, I would avoid running that often, if you can, because like you have the downside that you need longer to aim to go into the ADS, and you're very loud, and you don't hear other sounds too because you're so loud. But what I want to say is, like, this part should always be on a head height as good as possible, for example here, because we see the outlines, and on a point where an enemy could be. Like, you're running, yeah, but I think you took a lot of time, a long time, running in front of a wall. Now you're aiming at this. Yeah, that's like okay, the pre-fire. So now I don't know what you're thinking, because I have no sound and I don't have your thoughts. But at this point, we have what I feel about the time management. 1 minute is left or lasted and gone, and you already lost one player, but that's not on you. But your time management could be better, much better. Yeah, And that's why I want to say the operator phase and the drone phase is very good to think about what you want to reach and what you want to do in the round, because there the time is not running against you. On the attack, the time is running against you, and a lot of people struggling by having not a plan or having a bad time management, and then have to execute in the last 30 seconds without having map control or without having any specific part. Like, yeah, you can get some free kills on the windows when the enemies are playing impatient, but on a higher elo, like on Platinum, Emerald and above, they will do it very aggressively and good, or they will just not do it because they know time is running for them. And therefore, I would say, I didn't see you fighting at the moment, so I can only say the time management and the crosshair placement and the positioning should be like very good. What you can also do, like always, you know, you're droning, that's good. On a decision making, putting the drone on the window when someone is holding it, it's a very high chance that they shoot the drone and that gets eliminated, and you only have 2 drones, and drones are information. Information is key in Rainbow. You probably could go for the sneaky drone hole instead. It's very close to the window too, and you have like a higher chance that the drone stays alive and gives you more information. But that's only on decision making. Wait, then you got it. And here is it again, like the crosshair placement, you're aiming for a wall. The head height is good, like that. The height is good, but you're aiming for a wall. If someone would jump out here, you have to go from this point to kill him. If you have a laser and you don't want them to see the laser like here, that they know that you are on the right side, you can aim for that, or like from that, but a bit closer to the window, that you need lesser time to correct your crosshair to kill the person who is probably jump out, or you aim at. So now the finger boost is coming. If I got it right, but you're not entering the building, and I don't think anyone else was entering the building, so the finger boost will not be very helpful. It's just putting up some HP, but 2 of 3 people have the max health points, so it's not really the ability and utility use could also be a bit better, like the timing of the finger boost. Oh wait. This is a good example. This is a very good angle because you hold it as tight as you can. It should be head height out there. I don't know. Like, it depends. If he close swinging it is head height. If he's like swinging a bit far away, it's not head height. But the angle is tight. Your body is covered a lot. The enemy sees only your head, probably the shoulder, and you see him. The advantage of this is you are in control how much you want to go for the gunfight or not. If you see someone peeking you, you can just shoot him and kill him, or if he is running from the left to the right, you can like, okay, I saw him, I will back off, I will not take the gunfight, or I will swing him and kill him. So you have the control of the gunfight and how much you show your enemy of yourself. That's a much better angle than the window angle before. Okay, that's the opposite side. You're exposing you to the left, and you're exposing you to the right. You swung too far. You can swing lesser. Like, you had the angle to this, and then you can just go to the left and check it from left to right. Okay, no one is here, check. No one is behind the bull, check. Okay, but try to not expose you to the other side. only to the sides you already checked. If someone is there, he kills you. Because, so if someone, like, it's a bit confusing. If someone is here in the middle of the bull, he kills you because your crosshair is here and you have to go to that. So try to hold the angles close and don't expose you to the side you don't checked. So your crosshair placement should be here at that moment. As close as possible to the window, but a little bit far away from the window that you have the reaction time if someone is swinging, that your crosshair is to the point you react to the swing. Hopefully I explained this right. It's easier if I go in-game, but for the first time. And what you also did, you swinging out of scope. Yo, it's not shameful to be not good at a game or to learn the game. Like I'm not judging anyone by being not the best in the game. Not everyone can be champ. I'm not champ too. The highest I reached was like platinum in rank 0.1. I'm pretty fine with that. So then no worries. We will not judge the gameplay. We will just try to improve you. So you aiming at this, there is no one, first of all, and you swing and expose you to the whole window. Okay, you check this one. There is no one probably. If there's no one getting through in the time you swing, that's okay. But you also expose you to that. And the problem with that point is you are out of ADS. So the moment someone will see you exposed to the window and standing here, your crosshair is there. He is probably here. I will just try to draw this. Imagine it's a real operator. My drawing is not very good. He sees a lot of your body and he has the big advantage by you being out of scope. You need a lot of time these days to go into ADS. Like, you should be already into ADS when you check bull. So always be in ADS if you want to check something. Like now you're in the ADS, but it's very late. Like you should be already in the ADS when you swing. Not after swinging. Same spot here. You're aiming at the middle, exposing you to the left and to the right. You could probably expose you only to one side. There is an interesting part of pieing the room. You going first of all you check the left side, then you check the right side, and now you're checking the middle side far away. What is better, like if you have a room and you have like specific parts of the room where someone is and you are standing in the door, then you stay to the door. Wait, let's see. If you want to like, yeah, if you want to like check this, you probably stay here. But yeah, no, you stay here. Like, you stay here. So the first position an enemy will see you when you swing from here would, like swinging not very close, would be this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle. This one cannot see you at the moment because you're like behind the door or behind the wall. So pieing the room means like going from probably the left to the right and checking all corners and angles you probably can die to because the common spots an operator would be or a defender would wait for you. So you go, okay, there's no one here, okay, there's no one here, there's no one here. And you have to check this without exposing you to the other angles. I can probably hop into the game later or show a video on Oregon, for example. Let's probably, we have time. Wait a second. Let's see if I quickly find it. Video. I think I need this one. Yeah, there is Oregon. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I get This is one of the part I want to say you. Holding the angle, that's not as tight as I can, but I peek from the right side when I want to see the left side, because I'm in control if I want to peek only this and go to and retreat and don't take the gunfight, or if I want to swing and expose me to the door to kill the guy. So playing on the opposite, and I have first check if there is no one here, because I expose myself to this side of the door, but I'm not exposing me to the right side anymore. So this is like one part of the positioning, and my crosshair placement is like probably a bit too high, but it's on head height that I can kill him immediately. But I want to show you something else. I need to see when we're going up to Oregon. Yeah, we are up on Oregon now. Dann ist es sogar egal, wie der Server das publiziert. Das nächste ist, wenn du eine bestimmte Information hast und du weißt sogar den Angle und du bist dir relativ sicher vom Movement, dann prefire ihn einfach. Was? Und du bist sofort im ADS. Also wenn ich das mache, ich bin sofort im ADS. Wow. Oh, that's not the English one. Wait, I have to go for the English one.
Mostly user error. I think it's.
Let's go for the English one. I'm sorry, that was the German one. Like I coached one German and one English guy. Okay. There we go. If you just run into a room, you expose yourself to all dead corners and you die too, because you can only watch one. If you go like, if you forgot one and you just peek. So that's what I want to say. So going from the right to the left is now the pieing room on this example. So I have to check all angles on the right side before I go for the bedroom, because if I swing bedroom, someone can probably kill me from the right side because I didn't check it. So don't go from left, right and middle if you don't have info. Just check from one side to another and try to hold the angles as tight as possible. Let's see if I explain it better in the video. The bedroom, you probably die to the door on attic because you don't remember it. So pieing the room means go from left to right or from left to from right to left.
From right to left.
Yeah, just okay. There is no one. Good. Next thing. Oh, there is no one. Good. There is no one. There is no one. There. So I did it not good too. Oh, the video is very long. Good. Next thing. Oh, there is no one. Because at the moment my crosshair placement is on a wall, and I want to check like this corner. And I expose myself to this. So this is not the perfect example of pieing a room, but it was like just an example, and I overswing a bit. I corrected my sense the last days, on the last weeks after this video. I was a bit too high, so never mind. So I hope you get what I mean by pieing the room. Like don't go randomly on a room. Just try to like go for the right angles and going from left to right. So you know no one is on the left, and you check now shark, that's okay. Now you're correcting the angle to a better part. I like that more because you have now the control of the gunfight. And you like cut off the rotation. At that moment, I will not say it more often now. You are in a disadvantage and you have 1 minute left and you're not in the building yet. So now at least should be the point where you get aggressive by just baiting them. Like I will explain it quickly. As an attacker, you have two ways to get kills in a disadvantage. Like in this point, if you have time left, like you have a minute or two go, and your whole team dies, you can bait kills. Like that's a good baiting, because if you're like standing in front of a window or outside, you use the impatient defenders as an advantage for you, like shooting a bunch of bullets and try to get them to peek you, and you get the free kill because they peeked you with no reason. That's good, because then you recover from the disadvantage by getting like 1 or 2 kills out of a window, because they're not patient and they don't know the time is running for them. That works on low elo very good, to be honest. This is one thing. Or you get aggressive and take the initiation. Like you try to get the 1v1s. So like when you don't have time to bait, you have to isolate each player in a 1v1 fight. So pick the closest one, probably someone on bull, and see, okay, how can I get a 1v1 against him without getting into a gunfight with another, and play it as fast, as good as I can to make it a 2v2. And then how can I isolate probably Dog and Kaid, it's only a fictional example, to kill one of these players from a specific spot where I'm not exposed to gunfight to the other player. Because if they have a crossfire against me, or if they can team up, I should lose this by refragging. So if I kill Kaid and it's not a 1v1, Dog will probably refrag or cover Kaid and I lose. But this is like only a few things. I explained this on the video I've sent you. If you ever have time to watch it, like you can watch it. But there are also better videos from other YouTubers. I only do this on a like fun part, not professional. So yeah, let's see. So you aiming at the same part and hope someone is coming. But now it's like you're waiting too long. There is no one coming in the last 20 seconds and you have to get active now. Hopping into the window. Getting the diffuser. And yeah, that's a good example. You hopped into the window. That's good. You checked the command position. That's very good. And you have no drone left, so you couldn't drone it. So that's good. And afterwards, you got the diffuser without checking games and the door of the bomb site. So you exposed your whole body backwards, like you cannot shoot back to the player who is playing there because you swung looking at the wall. What you could do better on this point is like swinging, but like normal swinging, not running. Aim at the door and check if someone is there, or like, wait, that's bad sign. If someone is like swinging, okay, there's no one here. There's no one here. Oh, Dog is here. Shoot them. And there's no one here. And why are you checking from this side to this side? You slowly swing from here to from the left to the right and get the diffuser, but watching this door, not watching the other side. I hope you get this. Like, this was like giving the Dog a freebie because you can't even shoot back and he just have to shoot at a like yeah, dummy that is not shooting back. So let's go on to the another round. Hopefully this is understandable. Like, if something is not understandable, you just have to write me and we can like try to figure it out. Oh, I messed up some rounds. Wait. Oh yeah, now much better. I like how bugged the match replay sometimes is. Like the site is loading now. Okay, that's good. Like, that's a very good entry from I think it was Ash. Like in the first 20 seconds, she gets the entry frag. That means she probably gets someone spawn peeking or already entered the building within the first minute. So that's good. Okay, pre-firing, the drone hole will not work. Like, you only can probably see the feeds, and if you see the feeds, you just have to lay down and shoot at the perfect timing and spray it, like hold it that the kill gets like 1 bullet, will not kill him, it will only damage the feed, and then he probably retreat and run away. And you already, like if you play support and you like Finker, it's understandable, I like Finker too, but again you have like, you have smokes, you have flashes, you have a claimer, and you have EMPs. So Capital is good. He brought EMPs. But no one of you was thinking about bringing an operator with a secondary hard breach, or bringing the hard breacher like Ace, Termite, Hibana, or Maverick, something to breach the wall. The wall is very important, and it's like, it's bringing you map control because you have control on this connector part of the map, and cut off rotations, and also you have another entry additionally to garage. So Capital brought the EMPs, and if you're like on a support and you see like, okay, I'm not the best in entry, probably instead of Finker, a hard breacher will bring more to the board to make our win chance higher. So being flexible and thinking about what makes the chance of winning higher for my team is in some cases better than taking the gun you feel confident with when you're not the player who is playing Ash all the day and getting like 1 entry every round, or killing 2 or 3 people with the gun because you feel very confident with the gun. Like there are the players who feel confident with a specific guns, but on a support role you could also go like, like Finker is not bringing that much on the board, we need a hard breach. Like you don't even need to play Ace or Hibana, you could also like play, for example, Buck with the hard breach tool, or whatever you want. Like Monty has also a hard breach tool, if you want to play the shield. It's only an example. But the most part you can work on is time management and confidence. Just go for it and do it in standard. If you feel confident in standard, it works also in rank. And if you like dying in standard because you lost the gunfight, never mind. It's only standard. It doesn't make any difference if you die to. You probably train this on another mode than ranked. And what I want to say is, let me think about it. I forgot it. Wait. Yeah, and then after you lose the gunfight, you can watch the match replay, or just remember what went wrong, or ask yourself what went wrong. Did I expose myself too much? Was the angle not tight enough? Was my crosshair placement on probably the foot height, or on the ground, or against the wall, and that's the reason why I lost? Or was it just I had siege timing, or the player was just very good or swung? It's okay. Sometimes you lose because of siege timing or a good player, but in a lot of cases you just did something wrong, and you can correct the error by just being self-reflected and think for a second after you die, oh, what did I wrong, or what could I do better at that point? And then you probably say, okay, no, it was because I didn't drone or something like that. And afterwards you can like blame anyone else, like saying, okay, this player is just else good, or the team messed up. But the first question should be, what could you, or what could I, in my example, do better? So pre-firing the rotation was a good idea. Like probably someone is coming to you and swing you because of the sun queue. Now you're aiming at the wall again. So this is also a very difficult position. It's a bit better now because you corrected. Now you're only exposed to the staircase where someone is. That's good. At the first beginning, always be aware to, when you hold a position, to how many angles you expose yourself. Like when you stand here, right? Here standing, you expose yourself to the rotation. Probably someone can swing to the door, but that's like on sound queue, and you expose yourself to the stairs. So at this point, you have to be aware that you expose you to the right and to the left, and if two players come from different sides, you only can kill at least or at minimum one. So on the positioning, try always to be aware how many angles you are exposed to how many angles you are exposed to, and if you probably have a better positioning. If you stand very open, you probably go aggressive and take control and get for the gap play and try to get someone off guard. Again, you're aiming on like chest height or crouch level on a wall. You should aim for that or for that, whatever you want to, or where you expect the enemy more. Yeah, now you're doing it. That's good. You smoked one angle. Probably if someone is pushing, you get the kill. That's good. You swung for the dog. What you could do when you swung for the dog and kill him. Let's go for the roleplay. Oh yeah. You were aiming at the stairs. That's good. Like you were expecting someone pushing you from the stairs to go for the refrag. What you could do instead of running, like I already told you that running is not always good, because now you're exposed your body to the rotation, and you're not in ADS, so you have to take some time to ADS and kill the guy who probably is pushing you from there, because you have no breach, so it's clear for them to rotate to get the refrag, because dog is called you behind that. So you were aware of the player on stairs, like probably there is someone flanking you, but you should also be aware that someone from their objective could rotate here and go for the refrag on dog, and then you better be prepared for the gunfight, not running, just aiming to that door and going a bit backwards to the cover, that you only see that specific part of the aiming you want to get. Oh, that's a good example too. Crosshair placement, there will no one because there's the desk and it's not on head. But the better example is the kill, and I want to. Okay, you aiming at this part on a very low level and exposing you to the left swing of the door. That's a freebie for Rook. What you could do better is holding your crosshair always at the point of head height where you go to check next. So you want to check, if you only want to check like this door, don't expose you too much to this. Like you overswung that. If that explains it better. And you die because dog has an instant kill on you, and your crosshair is here in the middle of the door on chest height, while dog is here and his head is here. And you have to like react and correct your crosshair placement. So that's why you probably lose a lot of gunfights, because you overswing and expose yourself too much, holding the angles not as tight as you can, forgetting an angle by pieing the room, or even not pieing the room, or having the crosshair placement on the wrong position. But that's something you can improve very fast. Like just try to hold it in your head every time you aim. There's also like a little trick to do. Let's see if I can go for the door. Swing the door. Yeah. If you close a door and you destroy the door, you have little two iron bullets. I don't know what the English word is. Like I'm German, so my English is not the best. Sorry for that. Probably everyone hears it. So there are two buckets, like steel panels, whatever, and the second steel panel is always head height. So your crosshair placement, if you don't know what is head height, or you don't remember, you can like use this as an help for you to remember it. Like if you ever close a door as defender and destroy it, you see these two panels. this iron and steel panels, whatever. So yeah, you died because of the crosshair placement. That's something you can fix very easily by just training it. What's a good training is also the map drill down, the target drill down, because the dummies are standing in different positions, crouched and standing, and it's a good way to do it. And again, every feedback is to improve you, not to criticize you, or to say you're a bad player. You just have potential you don't use yet. Pinging the default cam is like unnecessary, everyone knows where it is, but the Kaid claw is very good, yeah. Because a lot of stuff is soft on Outback, you probably could shoot the Kaid from top. I'm not the best, or after the break, I'm not the best player on game map knowledge from this part. I don't know if the Kaid claw is reachable from top. And if this specific part of the floor is soft or not. But probably it is, and then you can try to reach it. Again, the time, 1 minute is left and you're not in the building. What also helps, instead of making a plan to enter the building, where's my pen? If you have like a map and you have like only one floor, and you have specific always stuff, whatever, never talk about rooms, doesn't matter. It's easier, let's say that's clubhouse. Like if you have garage with the rafters that jump down and the door and that door, it's very hard to enter garage because there could be a player here, 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 behind the B-cycles, motorbikes, whatever, and on the door. So you have a lot of angles. You want to enter buildings or rooms that have lesser angles to be aware of. Like on stock, that's not the best clubhouse guides because I did it randomly. But on stock, like if you enter stock, you only have to be aware of the door and someone playing behind the little stock part. So stock is a very good room to enter first because it's on a corner of the map. So not a lot of rooms will be close to it. Like if you enter in the middle of the building, you have like 3 different doors probably, or rooms. If you enter on a corner of the map, you probably have only 2 rooms next to the room you want to enter. Stock is a good room because there is the hatch, and you only have to be aware of 2 different angles you have to check when you enter. You can drone them, or you can quick pick them, or you can pre-fire them, or you can just swing them. On garage, it's much harder. So if you like chose this window to enter, you have to be aware of here, of the hallway, left and right. That's a lot of things you can get killed from. So going on a oh, that's huge. That's huge. You hear the sound call, and you take the risk to get shoot from stairs or from hallway just to secure the Cavera or your teammate from the Cavera interrogation. That's good. And you checked if someone is like going for the refrag because Cavera called you probably. So that's good. Very good play. Now you're not running, that's good. You go in ADS, much better than the first one. But aim for that. Aim for the door. Like, you aiming at the ground. If someone is swinging from the door of the objective, I don't think if this is the head height. In most cases, I don't think so. But the entry was good. Killing the Cavera, checking. Yeah, again, checking for the other part. Unfortunate that you died. That was like siege timing. You get shots, you pre-fight it. let's see. Can I get this? Yeah. Here you overswung. You probably expect him from there, but you didn't check this corner. Next time you can like check if he is moving from there to there, or from there to there. That's just like you were not aware that he probably is behind that. That's also okay. And this moment is siege timing. Like, you pre-fight him at the first time. He was not there. At the second time, you were a bit slow and he were already there. So, never mind, what you could do better is just faster correcting your crosshair to the backside, but you were already aware that someone is flanking you. So this was much better than the first 2 rounds. Yeah, Shaco peek is very good. Also the normal quick peek is okay. Like, it gives you the chance to get information nearly for free. There is not a high chance that you get killed from a Shaco peek. Like, peeking for a second, he only sees a pixel of your head and then retreat and see if this corner is free or not. I will not. I didn't start the game yet, so I cannot show you the Shaco peek. But you probably saw it a lot of other players. It's like checking an angle for a millisecond. Your enemy sees not a lot, but you see is there someone or not, and then you can decide, do I want to take the gunfight or not? And it's much faster and lesser chance that you get killed than just holding the angle or swinging the angle, because you expose lesser of your body in a lesser time. You can just train there. Like, for me it was very hard to learn it, and I'm still not a very good Shaco peeker. But in some cases it secured me or a kill, or it secured me, for example, the information that there is someone, and I will just leave the spot instead of swinging and die because I have no info. Oh yeah, let's go to round 4. But this round was, the time management was still bad. Like, it could be better. It could be better, much better. Like I explained it in the first 2 rounds. But your part of getting active was good. Like, going for the Cavera, expecting someone swinging you from Piano Picnic, pre-firing it, double check it, and then it was like a kind of siege timing in an unexpected position of the guy playing behind that snack machine or whatever this. Like, never mind about my English. It's good enough to like play the game and hold meetings in the work, but it's not like native speaking quality. Wait. The camera is not the best way. Like, someone can shoot the camera from here because it is here and there is the weak point that you can shoot it. I will probably do I see it? I need the perfect timing of that. Sorry for that. Yeah, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Yeah, I would probably put it here. You see the hallway and you see the whole room, piano, and it's only shootable from here. And the person who has to shoot have to swing the door close to the objective, to the bomb side. And you cannot shoot it from the hallway stairs. And you have the same information. But that's only like personal preference probably, but this could be little correction. But it's nothing, I would say it's bad. This is a good angle. Like, you holding it as tight as you can. You are in control because you peek like this, different side. And crosshair placement, put it here. Like, you aimed for the door, not for the part where someone will be. But now you have to be aware of two things. I think the most common spot is to enter from here, because it took longer to get control of Garage and Bull. And it's very common to swing you from to enter from the back stairs, but probably there is someone who can call you or is covering you. But you're exposed to the stairs and to the window of the motor hallway. I think it's motor hallway, piano hallway, and the stairs. So if you like play here, you have more cover, and you can check the left side of the door and the picnic door. Probably this is also a good angle, but then you're exposed to the picnic door when you hold this angle. So, well, I take it back. Like, I think it's okay. It's like a 50-50 chance what you want to be exposed more or lesser. Never mind. Seems like you can at least do a bit of Shaiko Peak. Like, it was not Shaiko Peak, but it was close to it. At that moment, I know you're running around the objective and the stairs, but like, be always in the action and prepared for a gunfight, like holding your crosshair placement on a specific part. Don't crouch walk that often, because crouch walking is crouching is louder than slow walking or walking, and you are slower in the movement. Like, your movement is much slower. So yeah. So at this moment, I will just do it to make it sure. You're holding this spot, that's crouch level, that could be okay if you expect someone crouching, but you expose you to the whole other side of the door, because you're now on the same position of the part you want to aim at. I understand it because you have a cover, the wall, and there is a soft wall. So be aware that you are exposed to this side too. That means if someone is pushing you here, he has the swing advantage, and you have to correct your crosshair placement. You cannot always go for the tight angles, to be honest. Like, that's not possible. And you have the sound call. Yeah, now I got it. You have the sound call on Ash. That's not good. Not in ADS. Exposing your whole body to the stairs. Also, dog. If someone would be running up the stairs, he gets like both of you at the same time. Someone swung, he gets dog. You pre-fire. You also got with the back to it. Let's see. Now you have the problem that someone is pushing you. Like, you knew that Ash is in picnic, and it was like, yeah, they're teaming up. You have like, the positioning was just like unlucky. You were between both sides. You want to have the refrag of the player who killed dog and cover dog. That's fine. And that's like a decision I understand, but the Ash kills you. Like, you were in between these two players. Very hard to play. If you don't kill the player and you pre-fire, you probably could pre-fire him and hope that he is backing off and not taking the gunfight anymore to secure the dog kill, and probably turn around and try to get the Ash by pre-firing her, but that's very hard. Like, it was like not always possible to win this. Very hard. Like, I don't wanna say that's a very bad position. It's just like you got into crossfire. Your team will probably now refrag it. I wanna see that gunfight on the dog again. Yeah. I don't know if you watched the video with the not much better. So if you go, if you watch the video like with the following, how to find your sense, it seems like your sense is you can like it's the same video I sent you. It seems like your sense is a bit too high because when you try to kill the player, your ADS is going up and down. Up is like okay if you cannot control the recoil. Down is like your sense is too high, like it should not go down that easy. And it goes a bit to left and right, and I think it goes left and right not by you wanted it to have it left and right shaking. It goes up and down probably because of it's too sensitive. Yeah, it depends on your DPI too. Like I'm playing 800 DPI, 1818 out of scope and 75 on the holo in scope ADS. That's a very high sense, but I nearly not move my mouse. Like I only play with my hand. So probably you could go for 400 DPI and see if it's like more consistent. And or you just lower the 30, but I think probably you can go for 400 DPI and higher your in-game sense a bit then and correct that. Like if you want to, like it takes 20 minutes or something. Like if you go forward, so there is a chance too slow, but 80. There is a chance like on a shooting range. If I get English, you have to need. Do you hear the recoil part here? It's the same way you did the tracking. And you have to find a way both working for you, like flicking from left to right. And it's like the same with the... So you should not good at the moment, like I play a lot of weapons, so I have no... You can like test it and find your sense by going in a shooting range. It's it's explained in the video and shown by these two or three parts. What is a tracking that feels natural for you with the dots on the third part of the shooting range? Then you go for like, how is your flicking working? Is it over flicked or under flicked? Sounds funny. And then you go for like the recoil control. Are you still be able to control the recoil? For example, if your sense is too high, normally your recoil or your weapon goes down by you controlling the recoil. If it's too low, your weapon normally goes up because your sense is too low, you're not able to control the recoil. But that's like nothing I will explain too much today. Like that's something you can do on your own. I just say it seems like your sense could be a bit lower to have more consistency on hitting your shots and not spraying left or right to the enemy or going down while trying to hit the head. So we will not go about this because we already talked about it. Sadly, you get pushed from both sides. You want to help Dog getting the refrag and probably give him the time to heal him up. If he was not like that already, like without sound and on the match replay, it's not that easy to get everything down. Oh, nice hipfire on the drone. The preparation could be a bit faster, like you set up your part within the action phase. If someone is like Amaro pushing very fast or Blitz push from Picnic, it could be risky for you. You're not prepared for the gunfight. Yep. Good example. You aiming for that, there is no one. No one will ever be there. Even if he's running in, like they breached, I think, with Ace, they have to hop in, you get the sound cue, but you exposing you to the door. If someone is like in there or hopping in, it makes no sense to hold that angle that way. And you leaning to the left side, but checking the right side. Always lean in the different way of checking the side. You had to lean. If you want to check this part, you always lean to the right side. Like now, if you like have your body, like we will quickly cancel. So if someone is like swinging here, or slowly swinging here, and you holding, I will not see if I can make it good, but never mind. So, and he swings you, he sees your hand, shoulder, and your feet and body, while you barely see him because the camera is in the middle of the eyes. So you seeing the wall while he's seeing, probably when he is standing here and swinging, he sees a lot of your body without you seeing him and can kill you easily. So this is because of perspective working against you, and you will probably use. That's the same with swinging far or swinging close. The closer you're to a wall, the more your enemy will see from you without you seeing him, because your eyes are very close to the wall. That's also explained in the video, and the other clip video. But just saying, don't lean it the wrong way. Probably you. Yeah, no, you're correcting it. That's good. Oh, damn, that was too fast. So, you exposed yourself to the door, to the window, while checking the ace breach. What you could do better, because if someone is holding that, you're already dead. So, what you could do better, remember, exposing you not too much, you could go for the swing on the right side. Like you go more to the right, check the H breach, and then switch slowly to the left side and check if someone is on the window and get the kill if there is someone, because you have the swing advantage. Yeah, we can go like on this later, like for a second. We can show the screen and do that very quickly. Okay, but now we go on. So you expose yourself to the window with no chance of killing the guy on the window because your crosshair placement is here and has to go all the way down there. And that's too long. That takes too long. Now you check it. Be aware. Now we have the positioning. You're very close to the wall. Your eyes watching the wall. The closer you get to the door, it's probably that your enemy will see your shoulders and half of your body, and you will probably not seeing it. If you Shaiko peek, it's good because then it's like controllable. But if you swing, it's very hard for you to get the kill, because at the moment you swing him, he will like see, first of all, he will see probably half of your head because your camera is here. He will see your shoulder, holding your weapon, and probably a foot too. And you not even see him. And that's for him, he can probably kill you, shoot you in the shoulder, arm, or he has just the info, you now swing him, and he can pre-fire you by swinging. So the closer you're to a wall, the worse the perspective is working against you. Or the better the perspective is working against you. Yeah, that seems better English. Never mind, like you got what I want to say. Don't swing close to a door because the perspective is working so hard against you. I didn't know that a long time too, so never mind. Oh, okay. When you want to go back, like you don't want to stay here because it's a bad perspective part and you're bunched in from the window and different positions. Don't go back with the backside to the window. Like, watch the window and go backwards by aiming to the window. Like, I know you have to know that there's a wall and you don't have to stuck against the wall because you don't see the wall when you go backwards. But try to not leave your eyes or let your eyes go away from the enemy side. They can shoot you. That's like a freebie for them. Fortunate they missed you. They missed you. The pre-fire was good. Now you go into cover. So never show your enemy the back. So you died. Crosshair placement. Oh, let's see if we can make it better. Yep. Yeah, crosshair placement, you're aiming at the bed. You saw a bit of his body. And you're not pre-firing. And he was like on head. That's why the game is working so good. Because one shot headshot is dead. That's amazing. So the guy who has the better crosshair placement and immediately gets the headshot kills you with 1 bullet. He can take more gunfights against more enemies without reloading, because 1 bullet is 1 kill. And he gets you faster because he kills you within the first shot. Like, that's the fastest DPS you can get, the damage per second, like, or kill per sec. I don't know. I messed up the meaning, but there is like the graph how on Warzone it was like there, how much time you need to kill someone, and the fastest way to kill someone in Rainbow is just 1 clicking the head. So let's see. You go for it's probably the last round. Yeah, it's the last round. Okay, aggressive hold. Not bad, because if someone is punching the window, it's a risky hold. By punching, when the window is punching, you immediately have to react to that, killing the guy, because you have no cover. So the positioning is very risky, but let's see. Yeah. Wait. What you could do better too, I think I already said it. You could, like, don't run like you're home on the couch. Always be prepared to take gunfights. Like you walking around, aiming at Caveira's ass. I understand that, very cheeky, but you could aim for that. You could aim for that. Like, you could also be in ADS in the scope. Just be prepared to have gunfights. Because it's always possible in Rainbow that someone catch you off guard or surprise you or get a gap play, like playing very sneaky and entering the bomb site or close the bomb site without anyone like notice it. And so always be prepared for the gunfight. So they have no pressure on the bomb side. So you understand it, right? You have to go back. You, as a roamer, you stand 1 minute in a position where you did nothing to the board. Like, they did not get for garage, so you don't have to cover or to hold the map control or contest the map control, the part of garage. And the worst part on a roamer is when he didn't get a kill and he either get time management pressure. Like, you only waste, or you have like 3 different roles at the roamer. You can play 1, 2, or all 3 roles at the same time. A roamer should go for the entry kill, probably, if he can. But what is much better than going for the entry kill or for only kills is going for time wasting. You want to waste as much time as you can for your anchors, for your defense, that the attackers are not able to set up their attack and have time management problems at the execute at the end because they only have 20 seconds left to go for a plant. So time wasting is very important. And at least what is also very important is taking map control, contesting specific entry points, specific necessary power positions, and rooms that the enemies need to set up their tag. So at that point, you did not wasting time, you did not get a kill, and the map control was not necessarily needed for the enemies because they did not go for the garage take and not for the bull setup. So probably what you could do is just see, okay, there are 20 seconds or half a minute gone without anyone is coming to me. I have to quickly rotate and rotate quicker, but yeah, you do it now. What I forgot to say. Aiming on ground, aiming on ground. You aim a lot on ground at the beginning. Now you're better. You hold a tight angle. You're aiming at a level where enemy could be. And then you died because you were exposed a lot to the enemy. Yeah. You aiming at this part, there probably will no one be, and you're exposed to all that, like there, there, and there. Like, that's a very uncomfortable swing for me. Yeah, the positioning, the crosshair placement, and the awareness of angles, pieing your room and all this stuff is mostly to not die that easy and helping you to get more kills or being more consistent in gunfights. It's not depending on if your enemy is playing stupid or have bad positioning or you have the siege timing on your side. It makes you less inconsistent, hopefully. So like, let's see. Okay, to conclude it, or to finish it, your crosshair placement could be better, going more for head height. Your positioning and your angles could be tighter and better, exposing you to lesser angles, being more aware of how much you show of your body and how much you want to show of your body, and when you swing and when you not swing or not over swinging. Siege is like always knowing when to get aggressive and when not, to be honest, sometimes. And your time management. Make your plan when you pick an operator where you want to enter. Like you want a specific room. Try to find a room that is not that hard to enter. Like stock, for example, on Clubhouse. I don't know if you know stock on Clubhouse with the hatch close to garage. You have like only 2 angles to like check, drone, whatever, or pre-fire or Shaker Peak. Instead of like garage, oh man, you have like 10 angles to check where you can die from when you enter garage. If you're droning all, it's fine, like okay, but it took you more time. So make your execution plans, but be adaptive. Like if the enemy is doing something crazy, don't stay with the plan just to have the plan gone. Like if like, for example, you see, oh damn, there is a specific gap or they're holding a specific entry point you made the plan for so hardly or so hard, just leave and go where else and make an improv. I messed up. Never mind. Just improvise. For that. But like a plan helps you to get fast into the building, to have more clue what you want to do. Yeah, map knowledge is something you cannot coach map knowledge. It's something that you get by time, by playing with a lot of different peoples, probably, or better peoples, or just watching videos on YouTube where other good players or coaches or guys explaining specific strategies, specific entry spots, specific cool stuff like For example, making a peek hole there to have a very far angle to a specific door where someone is entering and getting the free kill. Like that's time. But crosshair placement, pieing the room, positioning, knowing how the perspective is working in Rainbow, not running that often, more slow walking or walking because you hear more, the enemy hear lesser of you, and you always be prepared for a gunfight. That is something you can make going very easy and fast. It's just like bad habits that you have to get rid of. And time management, as I said, is something on you. Like, that's very easy to fix. I would recommend to get confidence on quick play or standard, quick match, sorry. And trying to go on Ash or whatever operator you want to, or Thinker for example, and being the entry. Trying to get the first pick, the entry frag. It will not work every time, and probably it will get frustrating at a bunch of times. But you get more confidence when it works, and you get a better idea of how it works. And your time management and your confidence will go up, and you will be better in entering the building, even if it takes a bit of going through a hard time at the first point or the first part. But that's mostly the things I noticed. I will like upload the video for you that you can rewatch it if you want to and see how it's going. What we now can do, like we can hop into your game and you can share the screen on Discord, and like you can see if your aim is working. But for that point, I think we worked out a lot. You can work on this. It's like a feedback. You don't have to work on that, but if you work on the specific parts I told you, you should get much better. And the only thing I cannot give you is confidence in entering the building. That's something you have to build up on your own. On like finding your sense and getting map knowledge and game sense, that's on time. That will work out later. So hopefully this helps you a bit or helped you. And yeah, let's end it here.